what they need in isolation. They only work not as parts of a whole, but as one thing. And so the Training Trinity chapter, we talk all about how to take all of those things into your life and really live something that will both, give you that vibrant physical life, but also let that affect where you're at spiritually and all that kind of stuff as well.
Mm-hmm. What made you decide to write this book, Kaiser? I know clearly exercise is a big part of your life, as is spirituality, but what made you decide to put the two of them together?
There was a friend of mine, Kate O'Hare is her name, and she asked me a few years ago, she said, you do all this stuff here, does it spirituality and my relationship with God affects, my training in the gym and vice versa. And so trying to understand deeper what that connection was. And it's interesting because for a number of years now, I've had friends on one side and, who I like train with and stuff like that, who are sort of fascinated by the spirituality in my life and Catholicism and go, gosh, how do you live this way in the world here and that kind of thing. And then people on the other side who are Catholic and see, what I do with races or, in the gym, and they go, this is fascinating. Why do you do this? How do you do this? And that kind of thing. I thought, boy, it's interesting that they're both asking questions about the opposite side of some. And I said, yeah, and I know exactly what to write it on. So.
And, the title of the book, Grit and Glory, reminds me of the need for all of us to be both physically and spiritually fit. Isn't it true that those two are closely tied, importantly tied together?
I think that's absolutely true. You can look at just sort of on a very basic level that if, I remember one priest friend of mine advising me, he said, look, because grace builds on nature, get enough sleep every night and go to bed by midnight because nothing good happens after midnight. And I don't know that that's necessarily 100% accurate for everybody, but I think that there's